Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing something super special to my heart. Today, I am going to be doing a collaboration with one of my best friends here on YouTube. Her name is Klaty. Her and I decided to do a collaboration together and we're calling it the Black Beauty Tag. Today's video is also super special because the AdSense for today's video is going to be tracked and is going to be donated to a charity that I actually have looked into personally and I'm really excited to stand beside. This is the Black Women in Motion charity based out of Toronto. It is a Toronto-based youth-led organization that empowers and supports the advancement of Black women and survivors of sexual violence. So I thought that that would be something that would be super special to also do on top of just highlighting amazing Black creators. I wanted to give back physically with donations as well. So if you guys don't mind, when the ads do pop up in this video, I'm not gonna make them crazy, but there will be a few of them, and do watch them through so that it helps this video give a lot more money towards a charity that I think is really deserving of it. Once you are done watching my video, do head over to Ashley's channel. She is a beauty creator, like I said, as well. She'll be doing this tag too, and she is actually a new mom to an adorable baby girl who I absolutely love as well. So she is a beauty creator as well as she posts some mommy videos now, which I'm not a mommy yet, but I'm taking notes because these are fun videos, they're very informative, and it's also super exciting for me to see my friend in this new role. I think she's doing a fantastic job. So go over to her channel and support her as well. And without further ado, let's get on to this tag. All right, so I have all of the questions on my phone. I'm just gonna pull it up here so I get everything right and I get the right order. That's also really important. The first question that we came up with was, what is your favorite Black-owned beauty brand? So I'm in the high-end and luxury category when it comes to makeup. That is the makeup category that draws me the most. The two favorites that I have right now pertain to high-end and luxury brands. The first being Pat McGrath Labs. You guys are probably guessing that that is one for sure. Pat McGrath Labs is owned by Pat McGrath, who is a Black makeup artist, and her brand is my first favorite because she has a ton of products in her line that I absolutely love. All of them are really, really high quality. I do think all of them are worth the price point because Pat McGrath Labs is definitely a luxury price point. There's definitely some products that I have tried that haven't been the best, but most of the time I've been really impressed with them. So definitely my first favorite brand. The second favorite Black-owned beauty brand that I love is Fenty Beauty. I was wondering how much stock Rihanna still has in Fenty because I do know that Kendo owns Fenty right now. So I was wondering if this was a brand that Rihanna still had some partial ownership in. She does. She does have 15% according to some of the websites I came across. Let me know if that has changed. But her brand is my favorite Black-owned beauty brand because she too has pushed the boundary when it comes to the makeup industry. Fenty was one of the first to create a foundation line that was incredibly inclusive with like 40 plus shades of foundation. Amazing, and definitely a step in the right direction when it comes to being inclusive to all skin types. So that was something that was really impressive. And she also makes really great products that I love too. So we're definitely going to talk about that in more detail later on. But those are definitely two of my favorite Black-owned beauty brands. The next question is, what are your favorite beauty products created by Black-owned beauty brands? So the first product from Pat McGrath Labs that I absolutely love is this foundation. Now, this is one that a lot of people didn't like because there's alcohol in it, which is a drying ingredient to the skin, unfortunately. So this is a foundation that I wear sparingly, i.e. not every day, not all the time, but one that I really, really love the finish of, and one when I do wear it, I really, really like. It is a medium coverage foundation, and it has like a very skin-like finish with a little bit of a glow to it. Absolutely love the packaging also. Out of all of her complexion products, this was the packaging I absolutely loved because it was glass and it was heavy in the hand, very luxurious. So I absolutely love this. This is one of my first favorites from Pat McGrath. The second one is her lip glosses. I'm going to show you one of the ones that I have now. I actually used up fully a shade that I can't remember. I think it might have been Divine Rose actually, because I know she has a gloss named after Divine Rose as well. So that was the one I think I used up entirely. This is my newest one, which is Sunset Rose. Super, super beautiful. I'm going to swatch it too because you guys have to see it. It has like gorgeous golden particles in it, and it's a beautiful pink nude color. So here is this gloss. This is Sunset Rose. Absolutely stunning. I just think, oh, don't you die. It's so, so pretty. One of my favorite glosses for sure. My next favorite is the Fetish Eyes Mascara. This is just a little tiny like sample tube of it, but I have repurchased this quite a few times. The wand is very large and fluffy, so if that's not your cup of tea, you might not like this one, but I like all the bristles because it grabs as many lashes as possible and really gives a bold, separated look. That is definitely the strength of this one. You have black lashes really, really fast. So I love this one as well. My last favorite from the line is this Divine Rose 1 palette from Pat McGrath Labs. So this is the first one. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I love her 10-pan palettes, so you guys can see that. I love the lacquer packaging of this one. I love that the color story calls to me. I do feel like because she's a makeup artist and she's very bold with some of her looks, a lot of her palettes too are very bold when it comes to color story. This is one that I think probably the first one that she came out with in a 10-pan format that I found really approachable to the beginner because it's very easy to see looks with. I know that the other ones you can see looks with too, but I do think that sometimes her other palettes jump between certain colors a little bit too much. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could do a look that easily with it. But this one, I can really see it, and it goes to show because this one's been selling out on and off ever since it was released. I do also have a little surprise to show you guys. This was not a palette I thought I was going to get because supposedly my order got canceled, but this little baby showed up on my doorstep today. This is the Divine Rose 2 palette in the metallic pink packaging. So I just got it today. I haven't tested it yet, but I'll show you real quick what it looks like. Love the metallic pink packaging. I think that's a gorgeous touch, but this is what it looks like here. So I think it is so, so stunning. I can't wait to test it out for you, but I figured I would show it to you guys. This hasn't become a favorite yet because I haven't tried it yet. So I hope that some of you guys got your palettes already too, because I know the launch was so crazy. Next, I'm going to tell you guys about my favorite Fenty products. The first one being her hydrating foundation. As you guys know, I didn't really get on with her other one, which was the Pro Matte. To me, it was just a little bit too full coverage for me and a little bit too matte. It's just not a preference style that I like on my skin. I prefer more of a dewy finish, more of a hydrating finish, more of a slightly radiant finish. So this is one that's super, super nice. It is a medium to full coverage, beautiful foundation, definitely on the hydrating side, so it works perfect with dry skin. But my skin is normal and it gets along great with this, but this is absolutely one of my favorite foundations for sure. I also love her bronzers. So I'm talking about the powder ones. I know she came out with some cream products recently, but this is one of my favorite bronzers. This is the shade Shady Biz, and this is the Sunstalker Powder Bronzer. Super beautiful with the bronze compact that's super reflective. I just love this. So this is also one that I've really, really loved. It's such a soft powder that's so easily buildable on the skin. It just looks super smooth. And I also love her highlighters. I feel like we're just bragging on these brands, but I love it. The Killawatt highlighter is awesome. This is Mean Money and Hustla Baby. That's the combination of this one. As you can see, this one is super, super loved. You can see like all the texture on it. I've used it quite a few times, but this is a really nice one because the left side can stay really subtle, or you can amp it up with the right side, and you can use both for more of an intense finish. Really, really beautiful. My last favorite from Fenty are these gloss bombs. The first one is Fenty Glow, which is more of a peachy kind of color, and then we have Fussy, which is more of a pink color. Again, I will swatch these for you because they're super, super fun, very easy to throw in your bag, just take on the go. Both of them are beautiful for a natural kind of finish to the lips. You can definitely see the peachiness of Fenty Glow versus Fussy. But I'll just show you right here. So as you can see, Fenty is on the left and then Fussy is on the right. Both gorgeous everyday colors. Definitely have a nice shine to the lips. and they last a decent amount of time for a gloss considering. I also totally forgot to say that I love Pat McGrath's matte trans lipsticks too. My favorite being Christy, which is the lipstick I'm wearing today. This is Christy right here. It's definitely a matte finish for sure. I would say though it's still a comfortable matte on the lips because there's some that can kind of get drying on the lips, but this one is really good. So this is Christy right here. You can see how pigmented it is. That's 2 swipes and you've got your pigment right away. The only thing I would say is as this one wears, I think like a lot of other lipsticks, I can get like the lipstick can kind of just smear and go kind of a little bit bigger than my bottom lip and just kind of smear downward. But I feel like that's kind of normal, so I don't fault the product for that. The next question is, what are your most repurchased Black-owned beauty products? I think the most repurchased out of everything is definitely the glosses. Like out of everything, it's definitely the glosses because with the Fenty ones, I've gone through one of the Fenty Glow and one of the Fussy for sure. And like I said before, I already went through one shade of the Pat McGrath one. This is my second shade, but this is my second lip gloss also. I went through one already and I just decided to get a different shade to try it out. But the glosses are definitely repurchased items. And the second one, now that I think of it, is the Fetish Eyes mascara, like I said. That one has also been a favorite in my rotating collection, one that I use on and off. And I'm going to show you the bristles of the wand this time because I think the mini does a good job with illustrating that. So you can see that there's tons of bristles in here and it's super wide and super fluffy. So this one definitely is a fluffy wand, but I love how long it lasts. It doesn't flake on me, and I also love how bold my lashes look with it. Question number 4, which Black beauty brand inspires you the most? Okay, so I would say that this is a tough question, but I actually think Pat McGrath. This is the Astral Quad in Ritualistic Rose. But Pat McGrath is known for these beautiful shimmer special formulas. It's definitely what makes her brand unique, and I think just absolutely makes it shine as well, especially in the luxury category. When you have a price tag that high, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to justify like just good quality, but she has good quality plus really amazing shimmers that are so, so beautiful and so unique to her. So I know some of you really love the shimmers, and some of you maybe not into shimmers as much, are just kind of neither here nor there about them. But for me, because I'm a shimmer fan, she inspires me to use a whole bunch of different textures when I'm putting looks together. Not every 10 pan of hers has all of her special formulas in them, but this one definitely does. So this one inspires me to use a whole bunch of different formulas, from mattes to shimmers to some of her like just toppers, like just everything that she has, her duochromes, etc. They really inspire me to kind of go a little bit outside my comfort zone with regards to textures on the lids, and I'm very, very happy when I do. Number 5, what are some Black beauty brands you would like more products from? So, first of all, I think I would like your help as well when it comes to the high-end and luxury category. I don't know if there are other Black-owned makeup brands in that category. That is just something I'm unaware of. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know if there's some I'm missing, because that's amazing if there are. I'd love to support. But I also want to check out these ones, even though they're not in the high-end category. The first one is Juvia's Place, because I've heard such good things about it. What I will say is I think Juvia's Place has their own website and also is in Ulta, which is probably why I haven't discovered it sooner. Canada doesn't have Ulta yet, although they are supposedly going to expand into Canada. I haven't seen them yet here. So that's most likely why I haven't just walked by the palettes and seen them. I'm pretty sure they're at Ulta, but if they're not, do let me know. But one of the palettes I'm super drawn to is the Walhalla palette. That one looks so beautiful, although it is limited edition and sold out, so I may have lost my chance on getting it, but they have such beautiful eyeshadows in particular is kind of what I'm drawn to with that brand, and I've also heard such good things. So that's definitely the first brand I want to try and check out. The next one is Beauty Bakery because of their packaging. It's so cute. Like there's a little flower packaging for the setting powder, so adorable. There's like a little like ice cream tub or some kind of cute packaging for their illuminators or their highlights. And they also have some gorgeous lip glosses and lip products. So that looks super exciting to check out. And they're just so adorable. Like I love the cute aspect of the packaging. The last Black-owned makeup brand that has also really inspired me to go check out is called Mented. And I think that might be one that's not as popular yet, but I love their blushes. Their blushes look so beautiful. The packaging is super sleek. It's like a black matte packaging. Very, very excited to try that. Also, their lipsticks look really beautiful. It's like a gold trim around a matte kind of nude case. It looks so beautiful. So definitely very classy packaging, and it's definitely packaging that draws me. I don't know about you, but packaging is like some of those things that just get me all the time. And high-end luxury products tend to have, not always, but tend to have some pretty good packaging with them. So the fact that this has a really good packaging style, I'm unsure about price point for this brand, but I'm really, really excited to try it. Question number 6 is, who is your favorite Black makeup artist? Okay, one is going to be no surprise to you, which is Pat McGrath. Pat McGrath, to me, is someone that I really look up to. She has incredible bold looks. If you've ever seen her fashion shows, some of them are phenomenally bold and different, very editorial looks. She also does beautiful natural makeup. So as you guys know, my preferences are more natural, everyday friendly. I don't typically go for bold myself, but one of my favorite Pat McGrath looks was actually on Taylor Swift when Taylor was on the cover of British Vogue. I will put that picture up for you because she used Divine Rose in that. She used Christy in that, which are two of my favorite Pat McGrath products. Taylor is one of my favorites as well, so I'm definitely biased. But the natural look that she gave Taylor for that cover is phenomenal. So I really, really love her work. In particular, I love that cover that she did. And I also really love, this was something that I noticed only when I looked into her biography, but she apparently created, either solely created or helped create, I'm not positive, I think she solely created the new Gucci makeup. How did I not know this? Like, the packaging on Gucci, is this the launch that we're talking about? Because Gucci hasn't came up with makeup. Maybe they did before and I'm mistaken, but they have beautiful lipsticks. This compact, I mean, dead, but it kind of looks like it might be Pat McGrath inspired, now that I think about it. This is also the mascara too. Really, really beautiful stuff. So my second favorite Black makeup artist is one that you may not know about, but you definitely need to know about. So this is a lady by the name of Yuzo. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's U-Z-O is her first name. She's actually the director of global artistry for NARS Cosmetics. So she's like the right hand of Francois NARS. She's done really great work with regards to celebrity work and magazines and shoots and stuff like that. So of course her level of talent is phenomenal, but there's one thing about her that drew me to her in particular. One thing that really, really inspired me about her was that we actually have something sort of in common, and I was like, wow, that's amazing. So when I was reading her interview in Allure, she did talk about how she actually went to medical school and became a surgeon before she was actually a makeup artist. When she was in her physician role, she had long hours, of course, always on call, things like that. And she always had a creative side that she said she never really got to express or never got to really explore. So she actually decided to leave medicine and explore makeup full time. She got her first job, I believe, at a Clinique counter, which is so cool. And she decided to pursue makeup. And guess what happened? Now she's a director of global artistry, which is insane. So she absolutely crushed the makeup scene. She's incredibly smart. And honestly, in my heart, that takes so much courage to leave essentially a job you will always have, which is medicine. I feel like you need doctors everywhere to go after what's really pulling at your heart. And so for me, that was like a similar story. I was a nurse. I'm no longer a practicing nurse, but I have a nursing background, one that I really, really love and really respect. So many of my friends are nurses still, but for me, there was something missing. And I just thought, you know what? I need to take that leap and try something different. I feel like I need to do something else, and something else is pulling at me. So I feel like I really identify with Yuzo with that decision. And because of her artistry level, it's insane. She's also super, super talented. So definitely another role model to me in the makeup industry. Okay, this is the last question of the Black Beauty tag, and that is, who are some of your favorite Black Beauty YouTube creators? I'm so excited to talk about this one because these guys are inspiring, amazing, beautiful. You need to check them out. I will link all of them in my description box. Do subscribe to them, support them. They're phenomenal, and I'm so excited to share with you guys who they are. My first favorite Black beauty creator here on YouTube is Alicia, who is otherwise known as Kinkysweat here on YouTube. At first, I was very confused by her name on YouTube, Kinkysweat. I was like, what does that mean? What is going on? I don't understand. And then it was very evidently clear why that's her name. Kinky is referring to her hair. Sweat is referring to her love for physical activity as well. Alicia is incredibly flexible. She can do the splits. I can't even touch my toes without bending my knees, which is crazy. I've also never been able to do that even as a kid. I don't know. I'm not very flexible, but I'm working on it. Anyway, she has a heart for fitness and teaching others about fitness. She's a fitness instructor in New York. She's phenomenal. And then she also has this love for makeup that I feel like has drawn me to her so much in the last couple of years. She is actually one of the first channels that I discovered when I was watching makeup on YouTube, and she drew me to her right away. She just has this presence about her. She's just so kind, so funny, like her little, like, she zooms in on her face and goes like, "Hey friends," and it's so cute. Like, it makes me smile every time. She's just this like burst of sunshine. You can just tell she cares about her community. She's doing live streams constantly. In fact, when I'm recording this video, I believe she's live right now. So she is always giving back to her community and trying to answer as many comments as possible. I don't know anyone that works harder than her. She's just amazing. And she has also become a personal friend of mine over the last little while. I know that she is someone that I have felt very safe to share some of my personal stuff going on in my life. I just feel like she's like a safe place. And that to me is so important, even like beyond YouTube and like fitness and things like that. If you can trust somebody with like some of the most vulnerable things that you're going through, you can tell that she's just like a heart of gold. So that alone is why I would always endorse her and always support her and always like continue to lift her up, because she's just a phenomenal person and you just don't come by that every day. She also really inspired me to get back into fitness as well, because like I said, she loves fitness too. And there was a while there where I wasn't doing anything physically active whatsoever. I told myself I didn't have time. I was like, whatever. But seeing her being so active really inspired me. And now I'm working out 5 days a week consistently because I've found my joy for it, and she's definitely a positive force in that direction as well. So go ahead and check out her channel, go subscribe. She's phenomenal. You won't regret it. The next favorite Black creator that I'm going to talk about is Glamgirl Chelsea. Now, she is actually someone that I discovered because she commented on my content first. So that is something that is also a way for me to start seeing other channels and discovering other people, is when I'm interacting with my own audience and I see some comments coming in and they have like a picture that looks like somewhat professional. And I think, oh yeah, she might have a channel or he might have a channel. So then I go ahead and go check out their channels. And that's also a way to go find other creators. So she was actually commenting on my stuff for quite a while. So I knew she was watching me, and she was always so kind. Every time I got a comment from her, I was like, wow, like she's so sweet, especially when you're in this type of industry and sometimes you get hate left, right, and center. She was always someone that when she commented, I know it was going to be uplifting, positive, inspirational. Like, I was just so excited, and we became friends right away through that. When I checked out her content, I knew instantly that she matched who I thought she was based on how she commented, because she was very sweet. Her voice is like an angel. You click on her videos and it's just like this sweet, calming voice that I wish my voice sounded like, to be honest. She loves makeup just like I do. She has great reviews, and you can tell she also really cares about her community, her subscribers, creating great content, like serving her audience. Like, she's just also a fantastic creator. So go ahead and check out her smile too. You will, she's so beautiful. You will love it. So go check out her channel as well. The last creator I want to highlight, who is also one of my favorite Black creators here on YouTube, is Kelsee Briana Jai. A lot of you guys already watch her already. So if you haven't heard about her, I will link her stuff as well in the description box. But Kelsee's talent, holy Dinah, is mind-blowing. She's so good at makeup, you guys. She's so good. Very inspiring, very admirable. She has got also a very positive, friendly, welcoming presence about her. She is someone that I've talked to a little bit here and there, but I would really love to get to know better on a personal level. But from watching her, I can tell she's amazing. Again, her videos are very informative, creative, inspiring. She's very attention to detail as well when it comes to her reviews and her beauty content. She's so positive. She often ends what she says with like smooches or love you, smooches. It's so cute. Like, you can just tell her heart is also so big and so passionate about what she does. One of my good friends, Mel Thompson, is actually best friends with Kelsee. So this is kind of like the extra layer that I'm talking about. Like, Mel is so close to me now, and I just admire her so much that anyone that Mel loves that fiercely, I know is a good person, you know, because of how much I admire Mel And if she loves somebody so much and has gotten so close to someone, like I just know that this person has got to also be a heart of gold. So not only do I feel like Kelsee is also that way in real life, I feel like I'm also reassured by that because my friend loves her too. So I'm like, of course, like I'm not wrong. She's amazing in real life, on screen. Fantastic. So those are 3 of my favorite Black beauty creators here on YouTube. Let me know of your favorite Black creators. I would love to check out their channels and go support them. Go support those 3 women, and also go check out Ashley's video. She also did this tag, and I'm super excited to see what her answers are. Thank you so much for watching the ads through this video. I really appreciate it. Like I said, all of those proceeds are going to go to the Black Women in Motion organization, which is in Toronto. So I'm super excited it's going to that good cause as well. I hope this was very fun for you guys, and until my next one, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.
You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way.